Don't make a mountain out of a molehill. What is this talking about? It's talking about taking something small and making it giant, right? So when and how does this happen? 90% of the time, this is going to happen internally. This means you're taking a situation and you are spending your precious energy dwelling and ruminating and looping the thoughts about a situation, and you're essentially going to make it much bigger than what it actually is. And if you notice when you are thinking about a situation, and at first you may simply just replay what happened, what you can recall, what this person said to you, what you said back to this person. But if you let it go long enough, before you know it, you have reimagined this exact situation 700 different ways. You've thought of all angles, all comebacks. You've imagined what they would say to you and what you would say in return to them. And now you have made a mountain out of a molehill. And the thing about it is, if you notice what you're doing this, you're on a negative loop. You are in a prison cell of your mind. It is the equivalent of trying to stop a freight train that's going 200 miles per hour. So what you have to do is you have to interrupt the thought as soon as you become aware, before you start to have this entire full body experience of emotions and feelings, and hormones are now starting to flood your bloodstream, which is going to intensify your emotion. So the way that you interrupt this thought pattern before the molehill becomes a mountain is start to say to yourself, what if everything starts to work out perfectly? What if it goes great? What if you could take that time, and if you have given, let's say, 5 minutes of your time dwelling upon the bad that happened, the pain you felt, the comeback you said or wished you said or didn't say, what if you allowed yourself to imagine the best case scenario instead of spending time on the worst case scenario? So don't make mountains out of molehills. It is important to, sometimes the best way, instead of talking about it, because sometimes that can actually elevate the situation too, is to just write it down in a factual way. This is what happened. And then from that point forward, get it out of your mind so it stops creating energy, it slows down the momentum of the thought train, and literally start to ask yourself questions like, what if it all works out? What if they really don't mind? What if they forgive me? What if I could just forgive them? What if I could just let this go? And from that point, now you can jump off. That is what I've got for you right now. I know you're having a great day. Keep shining your light because the world needs it. Take care.